What's up guys, my name is Josh and welcome to my channel. We talk about menswear, lifestyle, and everything in between. But you probably already know that because you clicked on this video and you saw the title. We are going to be talking about how to change your life. Now I know that's a super big claim, but I think between you and I, we're going to figure this shit out because you know what? New Year's is coming. I know we've got those cliche, like New Year's resolutions, all that shit. Kick that out of the window because I want you to be thinking about these things before New Year's Day. Why? Because it's something like 90% of New Year's resolutions fail within like the first week, and something like 70% of them fail within the first month. I completely made up those statistics, so I could be wrong, but it feels that way. So I want you guys to get a head start on this by thinking about these things now before the big day comes, 2022. We know it, we're coming for you. We want to succeed, we want to crush it, but we need to know how. This is going to sound like a lot of review for some of you people, and I'm really hoping it is, but in case you're brand new to this, don't worry, I don't judge. We're an inclusive community here. I'm here to help make you a better you. It's the whole point of my YouTube channel. That's the whole point of my Instagram page. By the way, check me out on Instagram at @TheFabulousJosh. There you can see things like outfit inspiration, motivation, inspiration, all that good jazz. Or you can even DM me and we can become friends because I love interacting with you guys. That's the whole reason I make these videos. Now hold up, before you make the angry comment in the comment section down below or message me all angry because
you should be perfect the way you are and you should be super happy just the way you are.
I think that is a load of bullshit. Why? Because why would you not want to strive to be the best version of yourself? Yes, you could go and be you and you could be okay, you could be awesome, maybe you're super cool, maybe you are the perfect human being, but chances are you're probably not. You will most likely have things that you can improve on in your life to make things better for you, for everybody. So in this video, we're going to be super honest. We're going to be chatting about a few things that may upset you, but just go into it with an open mind and know that I'm doing it from a point of wanting to help you and make you the best you possible, because that's what I think everybody should be striving for. So with that, let's get into the first thing that I think you need to do to change your life in 2022. This one comes up quite a lot. You know it, you guessed it, be healthy. I'm not saying that you have to go to the gym 7 days a week. I'm not saying that you need to spend an hour and a half every single day going for the biggest, best, longest run of your life. I'm not saying all that. What I'm saying is I want you to live a healthy lifestyle. I want you to be going to the gym and exercising. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to be going for hours on end. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be like pumping iron and becoming the next Hulk or like the next Dwayne Johnson.
Okay, but I like do this protein. Fuck beef, fuck a high name. Combine innovation or wedding ring.
You don't necessarily need to go into that much depth. If you absolutely love going to the gym, sure, go ahead. If that's what one of your goals are, sure, go ahead. But what I'm saying is I want you to just be healthy. Go and exercise, go for runs, go and hit the gym, maybe go for walks, go for hikes, try a new sport. If you play soccer, play that. If you want something else, basketball, football, hockey, whatever the heck you want to do, just get out and be doing things. And then on top of that, I want you to be eating well. I don't mean that you can't have the occasional junk food. We know it's still the holidays. I got lots of chocolate because, that's just something that you give people at the holidays.
Chocolate? Did you say chocolate? Chocolate? Chocolate! Chocolate!
And you're allowed to have things, but it's the key word here. Keyword. Moderation. You don't have to go on this super strict diet because most diets fail. If you are generally consuming good food, you're going to be just fine. You're going to feel better. You're going to have better sleep. You're going to have more energy, and it's going to be just a much better go in 2022. Further to being healthy, I want you to get some sort of adequate sleep. I want you to be going to bed on time. Having some sort of consistent routine is going to make you feel that much better. Drinking enough water is going to make you feel that much better. Try and prioritize your health in 2022, and you are going to be miles ahead of where you were this time last year. All right, this next one's going to blow your freaking mind. Choose happiness. That's right. It's that simple, guys. Just choose happiness. A lot of people will be absolutely mind blown to think that they can actually choose how they respond to something. Now, there's a lot of bad things that happen in this world. There's a lot of terrible things. I mean, you listen to the news. There's a lot of shitty shit going on, and there's always going to be terrible things happening. However, one thing that you can do, one thing that you can control, you can control your reaction to the things that happen to you and around you in your life. So if you can just simply choose to feel better, I guarantee you it is going to make your world a million times better. Even if you're waking up in the morning, the first thing you do, you wake up and you look outside and it's minus 42 degree weather and there's shit tons of snow. Oh wait, that's still just me. But anyway, I digress. You can look outside, you can see that in the window, and you would be either absolutely pissed off, or you can figure it out and you can be happy. You can say, oh my god, it's a day to hang out inside, chill with the puppy, get some hot chocolate. I don't know, there's a million things you can do, like make YouTube videos. There's a lot of things that you can do to change your mindset about what's going on in this world. Simply choosing to be happy can be difficult for a lot of people, and I get that. However, you've got to start practicing. Nobody's gonna do it for you. You have to take the initiative and try and start doing that. And once you do, it's a snowball effect. More winter references, because why the hell not? But it's a snowball effect. And once you start, it is so much easier to keep going. And because frame of mind, it just gets better and better, it's gonna be that much easier to start being happier. And it's gonna bleed into every aspect of your life. It's gonna bleed into your personal life, with your spouse, with your animals, with your friends, with your family, at work. It is going to make everyone around you so much happier, because happiness breeds happiness. The next thing you can do to absolutely kick ass in 2022 and absolutely change your life, you've probably heard this one before, probably from your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, or maybe your big sister, big brother, I don't know, you've probably heard from somebody, but education. Now, I'm not going to be talking about university education where you're going to have to spend tens of thousands of dollars to be educated in topics that either you may really enjoy or don't give a shit about and you're just told to take because that's, that's the way of society. No, I am your boy, and I'm going to be telling you that there are other paths that you can take. I want you to be learning about anything that interests you, whether that be taking up a book on finance or taking up a book on, I don't know, self-development, or even like a course on public speaking. All these things can help you out later on in life, and they're super important, but for whatever reason, the world likes to just skip over it, like this shit doesn't matter, and you see tons of people getting screwed every single year, falling into the same trap because that's what their teachers in high school taught them to do, or that's what their parents didn't teach them how to do. That's what I'm here to try and bridge the gap between, because I care about you. I want you to be educated, and I want you to start reading more. I want you to take more courses. I want you to watch more videos like this, because I want you to take your success seriously. And you can do that by so many different paths. You don't necessarily have to just go to university. All right, I kind of hinted at this earlier, but gotta have goals in 2022, man. Like, you gotta have something to strive towards that you wanna work for, to get you up in the morning, to get you going, get you motivated, get you working hard, man. You need to have goals, but further to that, because you've probably heard that before, you've probably heard that you need goals, but further to that, you need to have a vision. You need to have a way to get there. It's one thing to say, hey man, like, I wanna be rich someday, and it's because I never actually thought about how to get there. I never took courses, I never read books, I never did any of that. I didn't have an actionable plan to get me to where I wanted to be. It wasn't like I just wanted to wake up one day and suddenly be the Greek god of the world. No. It starts with basic exercise. It starts with waking up a little bit earlier. It starts with going for a walk, and then maybe going for a jog, and then maybe starting to lift some weights, getting into sports, hiking, biking, that kind of thing. You gotta have a path to get you to these goals if you want to succeed. I want you to think of lots of things that you want to do. This world is amazing, and there are so many cool opportunities and amazingly fantastic things that you can be doing in this world, but you have to start thinking about it. If you gotta write down 100 things that you want to do, go ahead. I know a lot of people struggle to find goals or struggle to find their purpose in life, and they stress out about it. They don't actually do anything about it. So instead, don't be that person. Think of 100 things that you want to do. I guarantee you there's lots out there that is super amazing and would fascinate you if you just spent the time, sat down, and even did a little bit of research on it. And then once you have that list, I want you to start thinking about how you can make it happen. In nice, small, actionable steps, you will get yourself all the way from here up to your freaking goals, and you will be blown away at how well and how effectively this can change your life next year. And the last thing that I think is going to change your life in 2022 2022, and trust me, this is probably going to annoy or frustrate or anger a couple people. You've got to stop complaining. There are so many people out there that want to just say that the reason that they weren't successful was because of this, or because of this, or they've got this pressure leaning down on them, or they've had this bad thing happen to them, or this bad thing in their childhood, or they were set up to fail, they were dealt the worst hand possible, and that's why they can't succeed. Bullshit. You've got to change that mindset, because I get it. Things happen. Things can be absolutely terrible. Just because things may or may not have happened to someone doesn't mean that things couldn't be a million times worse for somebody over there and they still figure out how to be successful. It's because of this. It's because they stopped complaining. It's because they started doing shit. They started taking action. They started watching videos like this. They started taking steps to try and improve their life. You have got to be the next person to do that. If you're one of those that likes to complain and say that the reason you don't have shit is because of somebody else, wake the up. You've got to start taking action for your own abilities. You've got to start taking action for your own future. Nobody is going to do it for you. Oh my freaking God, guys. I want you to succeed. I really, really do. But you have got to give up blaming other people for the reason why you are not successful. My success has nothing to do with this person's success. That person's success has nothing to do with my success. You can build other people up, and you can bring other people to new heights and new levels together. It is not a zero-sum game. This person over here does not have to fail for you to succeed. This person over there does not have to succeed for you to succeed. You can do a lot on your own. It starts here, guys. It honest to God does. You can be dealt the shittiest hand in cards and somehow still win the poker table. I don't know how it happens, but you figure it out. You've got to start figuring it out, and you've got to stop making excuses for yourself. I want you to take this year and make it your year. So with that, guys, I'm so glad you've watched this video to the end. I know I got a little bit passionate. I know I probably offended a few people like 15 seconds ago, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm looking out for you guys because I want you to be the best you possible. With that, guys, have yourselves an amazing rest of the day. I want you to kick ass and kill it.